Booktube, it's Janet and this is my reading week. I only read 3 things this week, but one of them was a really big book, so I'll just jump straight in. As you know, I'm reading the Saga series by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples, and so I read volume 5 this week. It continues to be brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I think volume 6 is out and that gets me up to date, so I'll probably be reading that soon as well. So yeah, Saga just continues to be brilliant. The storyline continues to evolve and keep you engaged, and the characters are really great and interesting. So I read, the next one I read was a new graphic novel that's just come out, and this is called Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda, and the artwork on this is absolutely stunning. That's the cover. I'll see if I can find you something from inside. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's hard to describe this one. It's sort of like, it's quite gothic. It says it's steampunk. So it says it's set in an alternate world of Art Deco beauty and steampunk horror. Monstrous tells the epic story of Micah Halfwolf, a teenage survivor of a cataclysmic war between humans and their hated enemies, the Arcanics. In the face of oppression and terrible danger, Micah is both hunter and hunted, searching for answers about her mysterious past, as those who seek to use her will remain just one step behind, and all the while the monster within begins to awaken. It's really good. It's obviously a first volume, so there are lots of story arcs that are being introduced as you read it, and so a little bit at times I had to concentrate and sort of pick up the threads of where they're going. I liked it, but I didn't love it, but I think it's laying the groundwork for how it's going to develop and get more and more interesting as all of these different threads come together. So it was definitely an introduction. I'm sure there's going to be really good things to come because they are quite intriguing, the storylines and the things that are going on in it. So I'll definitely be carrying on with it. This is quite a thick one for a first volume. I think it's about 150 pages or so, and I am intrigued to see where all the stories lead. And then the third thing I read is The Lake House by Kate Morton. Now if you know me, you know I've got this mortal fear of big books, and this is a big book, and I actually read it in 2 or 3 days. I couldn't put it down. I absolutely love this. It's a perfect summer read, and there are shifts in time where you go back to the occupants of this country estate in Cornwall in the 30s, where a disaster happens during the midsummer sort of party and fete that they have where the younger brother goes missing. And then you have the thread of one of the siblings of that child as an elderly person in sort of 2003, I think it's set, who's a crime writer, and that all interweaves with a police officer who's on an enforced sabbatical in Cornwall, staying with a grandfather, who starts to try to unravel this cold case of the missing child. There are so many twists and turns in this. There is intrigue. There are some things I thought that I could figure out, but then it completely threw me on a different path, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be at all. You know when you think you've worked out who done it and why done it? Nah, it completely like just went off at a tangent the way I didn't expect it. It was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't recommend it highly enough. If you like a bit of a mystery, a bit of a thriller, a bit of a crime drama, a bit of a historical novel, then thoroughly recommend it. And I've read a couple others of Kate Morton's, and I certainly will be reading everything that she brings out because this was just fabulous, and like I say, it is perfect for the summer. So that's what I read this week. Let me know if you've read any of these and what you think of them, and keep reading, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!